What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And the Democrats have a problem. The Democrats have a serious problem. And that problem is that they know that they have no one to run against Donald Trump. See, the people of the United States do not trust Joe Biden. They don't trust his mental acuity. They don't trust him being able to even probably make a sentence properly. Hillary Clinton says voters should ignore Biden's old age and vote for him anyway to save democracy. I got into it with one of you guys telling me that I don't know anything about a democracy and a constitutional republic or what have you. Let me explain this very, very simply. We are a constitutional republic. At the state level, we vote for our representatives, who then go on to represent us at the federal level. And that is why we are not a democracy. Our representatives from the state go and they function in either Congress or Senate or what have you, but they go on to represent us at the federal level. This follows a poll showing 6 in 10 American adults doubt whether Joe Biden has the memory or mental acuity necessary to serve effectively as president. The guy doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He does not have the. I mean, you could argue whether he ever had it, but he doesn't have it now. You know. But before we get deeper into this, please do me a favor: hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my family's heart. We really appreciate all the support that we've been getting. Love you guys, man. Join the flock, you guys. The water's warm, I promise. Anyways, it says former U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said Tuesday that voters shouldn't worry about President Biden's old age and should vote for him anyway because that's how you're going to save democracy. Though she did not address voters' concerns about the president's apparent cognitive decline. It's not apparent. I mean, I know they're the newspaper and they're the the news website, so they got to keep it at least with a veil of 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 objectivity, even though the Epoch Times is obviously a conservative paper. But come on, guys, apparent cognitive decline. That guy is going through so much senility that I'm surprised they even let him out anymore. I'm not even kidding. Somebody the other day said to me, "Well, but Joe Biden's old." Miss Clinton recalled during a Super Tuesday interview on the Mornings with Zerlina radio program. I said, "You know what? Joe Biden is old. Let's go ahead and accept the reality. Joe Biden is old." She said of the commander in chief, who will be turning 82 in November. President Biden is the oldest president in U.S. history, with a recent poll by the AP NORC Center for Public Affairs Research showing that roughly 6 in 10 American adults doubt whether he has the memory and mental acuity necessary to serve effectively as president. That's up slightly from January 2022, when roughly half of those polled expressed a similar view. Damn. So it's only getting worse for y'all. Ms. Clinton didn't address President Biden's mental or physical fitness for office, just that voters should support him because the alternative, former President Donald Trump, is supposedly a danger to democracy. Listen, you guys were saying that he was a danger to democracy the first time around. You guys said that he was going to start World War III the first time around. Not only did he not start World War III, he didn't start any new wars. He didn't do any of the stuff you guys accused him of. You guys are just projecting so hard, and the cope is so sad at this point. It is just sad because you left this man. You know that this guy is not fit for office. You know it, but you want to run him anyways because you want power, and that's a disgusting thing, man. So we have a contest between one candidate who's old but who's done an effective job and doesn't threaten our democracy, said President Biden. That's complete and total bullshit. And we have another candidate who is old, barely makes sense when he talks, is dangerous, and threatens our democracy. she said of President Trump, who is 77. Ain't that a B? Man, I wish that people would fact check this and were able to fact check this like at the second of her saying it, because this is complete and total horseshit. This is complete and total horseshit. And it's amazing that people can say that, you know, and get away with it, man. It's the shit that you get away with. Don't get me don't misunderstand me. We need the First Amendment. The First Amendment is there. But when you're just disparaging people and lying on people, come on, man. If President Trump is inciting an insurrection with just saying, you know, calm down and this and that, then how is this any different? She's literally lying on him. She's saying that he's dangerous, that he threatens our democracy, that he barely makes sense. Donald Trump barely makes sense? Really? You've got Joe Biden in your corner and you're talking about Donald Trump barely making sense. Come on, Hillary. I know you're a gigantic piece of shit. I know you're evil as fuck. But come on, Hillary. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, Hillary. Come on. Pick between your two old ones and figure out how you're going to save our democracy, she added. Not democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Please, please, please. As evidence for how President Trump is supposedly a threat to democracy, Ms. Clinton pointed to his remarks about wanting to be a dictator for one day to address the border crisis and reverse President Biden's anti-fossil fuel policies, as well as statements he has made about the need to clean house of all the warmongers and America's last globalists and the deep state. And I wish he would. I wish he would clean the deep state. Because guess what? Hillary is part of the deep state. She is the deep state. It says Biden mental fitness in focus. Biden's mental fitness came into question in recent weeks after Special Counsel Robert Hur alleged during a 2-day investigative interview regarding the president's handling of classified documents, the octogenarian had multiple lapses of memory. What a surprise, if he's even telling the truth. Mr. Hur said in his investigative report that President Biden couldn't accurately recall biographical details about his life, such as the years his term as vice president began, his term as vice president began and ended, while describing him as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. Guys, it's gotten to a point where people are saying, up from the left, they're saying this guy is a poor thing, poor guy. He means well, poor guy. I'm sympathetic as hell to him, you know, poor guy, poor guy. My ass. Remember, Biden has always been a piece of shit. Remember that he considered Robert Byrd his mentor. Remember that Robert Byrd was a former Klans member who started his own chapter of the KKK. This is not bullshit. This is all stuff that you can just easily Google. Just Google Joe Biden, Robert Byrd. It'll show up. Even though Google's leftist as fuck, it will show up. I promise you. Robert Byrd, Joe Biden. Google that shit. And you'll see. This guy saw him as like a mentor figure. And the 94 crime bill that unfairly put tons of black Americans in prison. Something that even, you know, the vast majority of the Democrats have said was a mistake. Guess who was the principal writer of that bill, guys? That's right. It was Joe Biden. While Mr. Hur's report hinted at the president's cognitive decline, and even though voters are growing increasingly worried about the commander-in-chief's mental capability, his physician recently gave him a clean bill of health. Yeah, I'm sure for his age, he's doing very well because he's had 40-something years of government health care, something that a veteran can't get, but I'm sure he gets the best medical care possible because he deserves it so much. Please. President Biden is a healthy, active, robust 81-year-old male who remains fit to successfully execute the duties of the presidency, to include those as chief executive, head of state, and commander-in-chief. Dr. Kevin O'Connor, the presidential physician, wrote in his written summary of the physical, which probed many aspects of President Biden's physical health but did not screen him for potential cognitive decline. Then the whole thing is bullshit. If we're saying that the problem here is his head, okay, and you're checking out his body, we don't care about his body. We care about his head. This evil motherfucker has always been evil, but now he's crazy too because of senility. You gotta check his head. Good Lord, man. Just good Lord. Republicans have called for the president's physical checkup to include a cognitive screening assessment and for the information to be made public. I wish it would be made public. While some of the president's while some of Biden's critics have questioned his cognitive health for years. Yeah, the guy's been an idiot. He's always been an idiot. But people vote for idiots. You say the right thing and you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror because you don't care, about the person that you see in the reflection. You don't care about what you've done. You don't care about the legacy you've left. You can say whatever the hell and you'll get elected. This guy's a moron. He's always been a bumbling fool, in my opinion. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters recently that there's no need to subject Biden to a cognitive test, insisting that he passes a cognitive test every day as he moves from one topic to another, understanding the granular level of these topics. Bullshit. That's why you gave him cliff notes of what to do at the fucking press conference. Get the fuck out of here, please. Meanwhile, polls have shown that if President Biden were to drop out of the race for the White House, Ms. Clinton would be among the Democrats' top picks for the party nomination. Of course she would. She is the Democrat Party. Most of the 2,000 plus respondents to the Harvard-Harris poll, which was carried out in November, said they have doubts about Biden's mental fitness to serve as commander-in-chief. The top pick to replace him was Vice President Kamala Harris, 24%, with Miss Clinton in the second spot with 13%. Damn, Hillary, you're still number 2. You just can't make it. You just can't cross that finish line, sweetheart. I don't know what it is, but you just can't make it. And Kamala Harris, as hateable as that bitch is, because that woman is one hateable bitch. I mean, she is a nasty bitch. She is nasty. I have never seen. You know what? That's bullshit. Hillary is definitely more detestable than Kamala is. But Kamala is a nasty bitch, man. She is a nasty, evil woman, dude. A more recent poll carried out by Rasmussen at the end of February showed that nearly half of Democrat voters think someone else will take President Biden's place at the last minute, with former First Lady Michelle Obama taking top spot among possible replacements, gathering 20%. See, 100% I would be afraid if Michelle Obama ran on the Democratic ticket. I would be afraid. No bullshit. I'm not kidding. I'm not being sarcastic. If she ran, I really actually would be concerned because people actually like her. She's not some horrible bitch. She's a nice, woman from all accounts. Supposedly she's very polite and all this and blah blah. Hillary isn't. Hillary hates us, and by us I mean the other half that didn't vote for her. She probably hates the half that voted for her too. She probably hates them because they didn't vote enough for her. But that's just something that I think. That's my headcanon. Vice President Harris took second spot with 15% support among Democrat voters, while Ms. Clinton was in third place with 12% support. What? Damn. A more recent poll has Michelle Obama above all two of the other ladies. Wow. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Hillary is still at it. Y'all want to talk about how we don't leave things alone, but then you got Hillary. She refuses to leave anything alone. Ain't that a bee, y'all? Ain't that a bee? Be safe, be good to one another, and stay based.